and you walk by, I hit you with sexy eyes. You look through me as if I wasn't right. Oh no, you didn't just walk on through. It's time.
Good morning all, welcome to the Haunted Tent Setup Build Day 9. Yeah, I know, I'm not outside in the haunt, I'm in the house. Wanted to touch on a little side project I've been working on. Some of you have been with me for a while will remember I went to a yard sale this last spring, picked up a bunch of stuff for the haunt. One of the items I picked up was this. Okay, well, the last couple of weeks I've been in the evenings a little bit here, a little bit there, working on that project. Needed to be dressed up. It just looked too blah, you know, it just blended in too dark. I wanted to liven it up a bit. So, and I'd been doing a little detail work on it. Finally got it finished. And there it is. Now what I ended up doing with it is the stays, or the sticks in the fan, they're called stays. I went and painted gold. And then on the floral pattern, I left them the same color as they were. I went and took some silver paint though and just went over the high spots on it, kind of brightened it up. Now we're going to be using this more than likely in the gypsy display. It's going to be a wall decoration in the gypsy display. But you know, that's another little project for the haunt that I got finished. I figured I'd start today's vlog off with that. Now I do have several other projects, and I'm going to be introducing pneumatics into the haunt this year. And I bought some supplies. I'm going to do some water blasters. Saw a video, or I should say I got the idea from a video I saw from Fright Props. It was basically a pipe affair that you put into water. You feed about 30 to 40 pounds worth of air into it, and it blasts water up into the air. I'm going to be making 2 of them. And I went and I got my connectors, I got my flow control valves, my solenoids, and what have you. I got the piping and stuff. I just don't have that assembled yet. And that's going to be a project I'm going to be working on in the evenings or early mornings before I head out into the haunt. You know, it's another one of those little last minute prop things. So I'm still kind of prop building. But anyway, I wanted to show you that fan, and you'll see some footage of the water blasters and stuff as I build them off and on over the next couple of weeks. Today's project is going to be the driveway. You know, like I said yesterday, you know, I got the big kitty display for the most part done. It needs some detail work yet. Now I got to get the basic cemetery scene set up out on the driveway. Probably won't get the detailing done on it, but we'll get the major props out. It's going to consist of the mausoleum, which I built this year, my last blow up. Yes, Mark, flesh of God, God's flesh. I'm putting up another blow up, my last one. It's going to go on that. My animated tombstones, fencing, pillars, you know, what have you. You know, it's probably going to take most of the day. What I figured I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick to working on that display and only that display today. Try to get it done, get some of the fine tuning and stuff with it done. And then if I have any free time, I need to desperately get out in my shop. It's a disaster area out there. I'm probably going to get it cleaned, and I might start working on the water blasters too. I am not sure on that one yet. It depends on how much energy I've got. But that's what's on the docket for today. So let me get this thing turned off. We'll get moved outside, and we'll get things going. Now, just remembered I was going to show you why I got done with the blow-ups. You got a little bit of a look at it last night. Got the spider up there, and that's been up there for a while, but I did get it rewired. We got the big kitty with his pen. And I think I've got a couple of old style tombstones that are not animated. Some of the first ones I made. I think I'm going to put one there. put one over there. I still need to get lighting into it. And then I've got the little kitty up there. Now all three of these blow-ups feed in, like I was explaining, to underneath the kitty up there. And I've got to get a protective dome over the kitty, or over the outlets, and I haven't done that yet. But this is going to be today's project here. And I'm going to have to get my blower out and blow the driveway off, get it cleaned up. We got a couple rugs to put out here. I got the mausoleum, the fencing, the tombstones, lots of stuff to put out here. Don't know how much detail work I'm going to do, wrong way, on the driveway. I know I'm going to get all the basics up today, and I'll probably do the lighting later on as usual. So anyway, that's where we're going. I'm going to go finish getting my stuff out, and we'll get going here. Okay, it's just about dinner time. And I figured I'd show you what I got done so far. Got the hours up, and I went and made a little plaque here to go over the 28th, so it says the 26th. Need to touch that up with a little bit of paint. I'll do that later. We got the kitty display. I showed you that yesterday or last night. I added a couple of tombstones to it. There's your exit. I still need to get the arch and a bunch of stuff there to do. Fenced in graveyard. Now, let's see here. And I haven't done anything inside the graveyard yet. I've been spending all day just working on this. Still need to get the flame pots out. Haven't done that yet. Now, this guy here, my last blow up, I was going to put in there, but between the mausoleum and that, it was just too overpowering and too crowded in there. So we decided, me and the wife were talking, we decided we've got this alleyway here, you know, so we can get our garbage can out, get the lawnmowers can get into the backyard to mow the backyard, what have you. It's going to be open during Halloween. We wanted to distract people from the fact that it's a driveway and there's a car and a trailer parked back there. So we figured, I was already planning on putting a gate here to keep people from, you know, going back there on Halloween. But I thought it might be nice there to have that. It kind of distracts people. Plus, it gives me a hiding spot right behind that. And as people are coming in, I can rush out from behind the pumpkin coach and scare people. Now, we are going to have, I might run the wrought iron fence all the way down there. I don't know. But we have the eye peepers, which will go in these bushes. We'll have the fake wrought iron fencing going all the way out. You know, the can lights that shine up on the bushes. So we'll have that, and then we'll have this here. So that's what we're going to be. That's what we're kind of working on this year for this area. And for right now, I'm not weighing this thing down or tying it down at all. We're going to leave it in here loose. It's just I'm going to be unplugging it for now and just setting it in the back, and then I'll put it up, you know, the days we're open and plug it into the power pole. So we figured we'd do that for that area. That takes care of the coach. Anyway, they come in the entrance, come around through here, and in the haunt. For access into the graveyard, because everything starting from this wall all the way around is attached, I put a pillar here, which is loose, so we can lift it up, you know, move the fence in to get in. And everyone will have a good view of the crypt from this angle. I was thinking about maybe putting the sensor for it out here on this part of the fence, because I'm going to have a fogger going in there. Oh, I get the fog started on the programming. Flame lights will already be on. And then when they get around right about here, that thing will start clanking and making noise. I still got to get my rules sign up. I'm going to hold off on that for now. But the exit over here, you know, they're going to be coming out of the photo hall area. They'll come out. We'll probably have something there. And then we'll have gravestones and stuff in here. You know, and they'll get another look at the coffin, but not a direct look. And unless someone's coming in the entrance, it's not going to be doing anything other than maybe seeping fog, and we'll have some colored lights and stuff in there. And they'll come out here. Another arch. We'll have the photo op right there. And then we'll have a table set up here where my daughter will be sitting, handing out candy. So, right now, the maze is 100% done. This graveyard area, you know, with the corridors going in and the exit coming out and stuff, is always the last part of the maze to be done. And we don't use any partition walls. But it's taken the better part of the day to get this done. I'll probably be doing a little bit more work on it tomorrow. I know you guys have been wanting to see a nighttime view of the mausoleum. I have no electricity out here other than my work extension cord I'm using right now. No lights, foggers in, or anything like that. So it's going to be another week or two before I get that powered up. But we're making progress. I'm going to be working out here again late tonight. We'll get the tombstones in and what have you. And I've got a good question. All my animated tombstones, they're made to be seen from the front, not the back. So I've never, covered the mechanical stuff in the back. Anyone got any good ideas on how to cover that? Because if I have stuff turned this way for the people in the entrance to see, then the people coming out the exit are going to see the back of it, and vice versa. Need to get it set up some way, so the mechanics are covered in the back. I was half tempted to just get some plywood, plywood it, but I don't know. But anyway, I thought I'd ask. There's your midday update. I'm going to go ahead and put this camera down, do a little bit more work, get some dinner, and then go from there. Okay, dinner time here. So I'm going to go get some dinner. I haven't even had breakfast yet. I've been out here messing around, but I figure I'd give you a pre-dinner look. You got the crypt, you can see inside of it. No electrical wiring done in there as of yet, and it probably won't be for about a week. In fact, there won't be any power out here to the cemetery at all for probably about another week. But we got the tombstones up. You can see all the different little things. And I believe I showed some of this to you earlier. Got the sign up and stuff. Still a lot of work left to do out here yet. I'm not sure exactly how far I'm going to get. I was just down looking at my some of my lighting and stuff, and I've got the twinkling eyeballs. I got to get into the bushes. Got to get the can lights in here and get that wired up so the plug-in's down at that end. Then I could come back through with wrought iron fencing and get this fenced in, and that area will be ready to be plugged in. Now the other project I have going out here, I've got two other projects. I need to get the arches up with their gates on them yet, and I got a buzzer that goes on each arch. And then to help kind of light this up a little bit out here, and so I don't have to use spots, we've got some chains of orange and purple, Christmas lights, the Halloween lights. And I think the wife and I were talking, we are going to run them along the middle rail on all the fencing out here and stuff. So I got to get that in. If I don't get it done today, we will be doing it tomorrow until it is done. Once I'm out, as far as I can go out there, I need to get my torture chamber props. I'm not going to put them into place. I need to get them out here and off the patio. Then I'm going to switch over and we're going to start working on the corn haul, because I got to get the corn stalks out of the cesspool room. So that's kind of the docket right now. Trying to get as much as I can done out there, minus putting LEDs and wiring it for power and everything else. The only thing I'm wiring to be plugged in and ready for power is the row of bushes, and that's only because I can't do it once the fencing goes up. So I have to do it now. So anyway, I'm going to go grab my dinner, pop into SOP for a couple of minutes, and I'll catch you guys later. Hey peeps, and I know we're in the dark. Hold on here, we'll get out to some light. It's going on about 9 o'clock. I know you can't see much in the cemetery, it's nice and black, but wanted to show you this here. I got to run a fence from there all the way down to the corner. You can see it now. I got to come in tomorrow with my sprayer and spray the 2x2s black, which won't take long. And then we were still going to do that gate right here, and we'll have the blow up right there. So we'll have that. But that's about as far as I got tonight. I got the fence up. Oh, you can see the can light down there. I got 6 of those spaced in the hollows of each of the tree. I got my eyeballs in the tree. There's 21 sets of eyes in the tree or in the bushes. So that garden's, other than painting those posts, is for the most part done. And like I said, I'm going to paint those tomorrow, provided it's not raining. And he said chance of rain. I gotta get my arch up there at the end of that row, and at the end of the entrance, and at the end of the exit. I got the buzzards on top of them. I've got the lights to string along here. We'll have the driveway for the most part finished, other than wiring it up to power tomorrow. So, and that'll be about another week or two. And then that means the mausoleum over there, which is just rarely showing up. But anyway, I'm getting ready. Like I said, it's just about 9. I'm calling it quits early. I got Charlie in my left arm. It's killing me. And I figured I'd get a early start on the editing of this vlog, because there is a lot of fast forwarding in it. Breathe deep. Cigar smoke's good for you. Stunt your sex life, but it's good for you. But want to get this, like I said, I want to get this edited. I'm out of it. I need an early night, so I'm making tonight my early night. We got a lot done out there on that driveway. That was a lot of work today. You know, you look at it, you wouldn't think it would be that much work, but with each piece, having to haul it out here, assembling the mausoleum, what have you, a lot goes into it. It's a lot more work than people think it is. With the big cap being up, the mausoleum, and the fencing, we had lots of drive-bys today. I got interrupted a ton of, so, people wanting to ask questions and stuff. Others, people have been by here before. Hey, we were happy to see the tents going up. When do you open this year? Sorry, squirrel, slurp time. But, so I had a lot of people out, asking about the haunt. Either they've been here before, excited to see us, or the first time, they wanted to know what to expect, if there was a fee. And I always tell them, no, it's totally free to go through. We do accept cash donations and stuff, because there's a lot, I spent a lot of money on this. I'm not even going to tell you how much I've spent this year. At least not at this point, because I'm still buying. But let's put it this way, I broke last year's record by a long shot. Then again, I had a lot of big projects. But anyway, I'm going to call it quits, put the camera down, finish my cigar, unhook my power cords and shit, and say, stay spooky out there. See you guys tomorrow.